They telling me that, oh well, now that we have the disposition, we need additional information. We need extra additional information that's from the MIP program stating that you stating that you completed the community service hours and the charges is dropped. So y'all was this whole entire time telling me you need a disposition. Now you need a completion of a program now? Bro, y'all told me disposition. It already took me rigorous and insurmountable effort to obtain one piece of paper, and now you asking for a whole nother piece of paper. Now you know how many times I had to call this probation officer? Even after I was done with the program and I completed the fucking program, you know how many times I had to go back and call her, bro? This is why I'm spiritual. This is why I do stuff the way I be doing it behind the scenes. This is why I be working with elemental magic and beings and fucking sentient dimensional beings that is not in no fucking 3D. That's in 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't give a fuck if it's a demon. I'm gonna work with it if it's gonna get me the result. Because every time I try to play the game fair, every time I try to play the motherfucking game right, I get fucked over. Now I'm walking out with no license. Now I gotta come back here again? The fuck from around this place, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I done came up here too many times just to leave empty-handed once again. I hope y'all like these videos, man. These vlogs and these, you know what I'm saying? And then we ain't even talking about what be going on at my job. I work a security job. But the security job I work at, I gotta go through fuck shit with coworkers because they be hating and they be jealous and they be envy because of how I look, and they think I'm supposed to be a certain way and behave a certain way based off how I look. So they try to treat me a certain way and try to blackball me and try to kick me off the game and try to trick me off the job company. I done already had to go deal with niggas in the streets and niggas trying to trick me off the streets and trying to get me to be in the cell. Now I gotta deal with coworkers trying to trick me off the job because I need 40 hours or more to feed myself. Because in today's world, you either need 2 jobs or fucking 5, or you need to trap and do some illegal shit and legal shit at the same time. So, with that being said, we're still out right now. Still out in public. I might just make this a separate video then give y'all a podcast. For real. Because, man, man, you gotta, in life, man, my advice, when I'm looking back at this video, and for y'all who watching, the advice I would give y'all, or myself, this is for my future self, I'm gonna come back and look at this. You did good. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. I'm glad you cheated. I'm glad you made that sacrifice. I'm glad you played the game your way. You played the rules by your book. I'm so glad you figured that out, because if you would have kept trying to play their game, you would have gotten nowhere. Future self, you would have gotten nowhere. I'm looking at this, telling my future self this. You would have gotten no fucking where. And you probably not gonna be cursing the future self. I don't know who you are, but I will say, you would have got nowhere, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. Keep it straight G with you, keep it street, keep it nerd, professional wise. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. You would have got, this is what would have happened in a nerd professional way too, because I know you have that side. You definitely would have, this is challenging me to come up with a creative answer. In your day and age and society, as you are perceived, your perceptions of other people will not mitigate or become subjective to your life, because people still have to be self-centered and quote-unquote selfish in their own way. And there is really no such thing as selfishness. So bringing back to the streets, you did your motherfucking thing, G. You feel me, homie? I'm glad you played the book by your rules, because you wouldn't got nowhere. So I got love for you. Light healing, Le La Paix, I have our ore. You gonna get through it. Stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong, fuck nigga. You remember that video we was watching? That's why you laughing. That's why you said that. But I gotta cross the street. Le La Paix, love, healing, and light. Allah.